Welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, going to go over, of course, earncurve, my spot crypto exchange. The SEC, again, delaying the Wisdom Tree XRP ETF until October. That's okay. We can wait. I know it's frustrating. We've got XRP surpassing Shopify ETF, and bank license could be the next big shock, 100%. Real world asset tokenization explodes 70% year to date, eyeing a $400 trillion potential, which is enormous. Michael Saylor adding more Bitcoin, 3,081. Ripple CEO showing off his Gemini and I think it's a MasterCard on XRP, which is huge. We're going to go over that. That's pretty cool. SEC postpones decisions on, of course, another 2 crypto ETFs. It's very frustrating. We want to see more and more ETFs get approved. It's taking a long time. There has also been a significant amount of liquidations in the crypto space as well. So again, be careful trading with leverage because you will get liquidated or auto deleveraged, which is another one that literally no YouTuber, influencer, crypto trader talks about is auto deleveraging. Go look it up. It's pretty scary stuff. And of course, all the news on X. Let's get into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification, because as you can see on the screen, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along on this incredible journey. It's been insane so far. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find ladies and gentlemen do that. All right, so make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, a little disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff, right? I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto and, of course, any other investment. So be careful. All right, formalities are out of the way. Straight to CoinMarketCap today. Let's have a look. And it is the 26th of August, 2025. Now, I did mention it was like the 28th. Because again, I don't know why in yesterday's video, someone said I'm 3 days in the future. Maybe I am. Anyway, guys, coming over to CoinMarketCap, 3.79 trillion. It is down well below that $4 trillion mark. It's still $219 billion in volume. Fear and greed index sitting at 43. So we're in neutral territory. Again, altcoin season index is 44 out of 100. ETF inflows, though, 664 million. There was $443 million in inflows on Wall Street last night, 220 million in, of course, Bitcoin. Michael Saylor did buy up a substantial amount of Bitcoin. Coming over to my top cryptocurrencies in my portfolio in the last 24 hours, we have OMI or eComi. It renamed itself a while ago, a few years ago now. LCX is pretty cool. It's an exchange based out in Liechtenstein, and they are tokenizing diamonds. Solargenic right here, Solo, and of course Casper and Hedera are basically the top gainers in my portfolio. Coming over to, of course, the price. Let's go market cap. Bitcoin's at 110,000 US dollars. Ethereum's at 4,425. XRP $2.91. Still insanely undervalued. And yes, I do believe it can and has the potential to flip Ethereum. It has been held back for 4 years. Okay, it should have been doing a hell of a lot better than Ethereum, that's for sure. Solana's $188. Tron is at 34 cents. Dogecoin, 21 cents. Cardano's at 83. Chainlink, $23. Stellar is at 38 cents. Sui is at $3.40. Hedera sitting at 23 cents. And Litecoin is 110. Very nice. XDC is at 8 cents. No one ever talks about Sinfin or XDC. And Quant, 102. I haven't checked for a long time what's going on both on XDC Network and Quant Network. So these projects I've been in for, gosh, 4 years now. So it's pretty incredible to think about that. Top altcoins on earncurve, by the way. Let me just point this out. Let me see what we've got. Algorand, XRP, Bitcoin, Stellar. So that's pretty cool. Yes, earncurve, my spot crypto exchange. I did put up a video on, of course, the YouTube Shorts and TikTok and X. The multi-bot feature video, that is actually the OctoBot team showing the full-blown all bots running on one account. So again, they're running multiple tests at the moment, doing a lot to make sure that it's working perfectly. Again, they sent me that video footage to show everyone that it's actually happening. They're doing a significant amount of testing, literally waiting for something to break in the code and the bots, and then they fix it. That's what's happening at the moment. It's really, really exciting stuff, guys. And yes, as you can see, this one here on, again, one of my earncurve accounts, this is the Top Coins accelerator bot, just to show you guys what that is quickly. This one here invests basically in the top cryptocurrencies, top coin accelerator. That's got Bitcoin in it, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Cardano, Chainlink, and that's obviously with USDT. This bot here is again working on this particular account, and as you can see, it's already placed a buy order for Bitcoin on the exchange. If you come up to, of course, Ethereum, let's just go to that, ladies and gents. Let's have a look and see what it's doing on Ethereum. There you go. It's had, gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4 trades done on Ethereum, which is really cool. And XRP, let's go to that. Just wait for this to load. There we go. My internet's been so slow today, it's annoying me. We've got a significant amount of trades done on the 25th. We had 1, 2, 3 trades buying and selling. And of course, one today on the 26th of August. There you go. So it's a buy order placed. Really, really cool stuff. So again, this is coming. Go register KYC and I'll apply a 10% discount to your trading account. And of course, you can deposit USDT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Just to let everyone know as well, I keep saying this, if you're depositing XRP, please make sure you input your wallet destination tag. Okay, it's very important. So of course, copy your address and your tag. That obviously will ensure that those XRP funds go straight to your earncurve account. All of this, by the way, is in your own account. You're not depositing funds anywhere else. It's all linked with API keys. If you haven't gone to watch the videos, go do that. Also, I'm getting a lot of questions in regards to why people should KYC. Look, it's completely up to you. If you don't KYC, you're going to have higher fees. And of course, it's I'm only doing what's required by law here in Australia because I don't want no BS or anything going and unsavory characters trading on the exchange. I'm not going to allow that to happen. There are many cryptocurrency exchanges out there around the world that don't worry about KYC, but I'm doing things properly, guys, because I want this to be around for a very long time. So just to let everyone know about the fees, as you can see, a non-KYC account has a 0.5% maker and taker fee. And of course, when you do KYC, you're getting 0.1% maker trading fees and 0.3 taker trading fees. They are the lowest fees in Australia. Every other exchange in Australia has significantly higher fees. And I'm doing this to say thank you for supporting me and giving it back, as well as a 10% discount on top of these, I should add as well. So I'm really excited, guys, taking on the big guys in Australia. Go join earncurve, all right? Make sure you KYC. When the update comes for, again, this feature to be activated, I will let everyone know on email. I'll email everyone directly and get you guys set up on this. But it is happening. It is coming, all right? It's just a lot of work, programming and testing and making sure that they're running perfectly. Anyway, moving on. We do have the SEC pushing the Wisdom Tree XRP ETF decision till October. I suspect October is going to be the month for crypto ETFs. There's a lot of decisions coming for the SEC in regards to XRP ETFs. There's a lot in October. But the US Securities Exchange Commission has delayed its decision on the Wisdom Tree XRP ETF again. The regulator said it's appropriate to designate a longer period before it delivers an approval or disapproval order on the CBOE BZX application to list and trade fund shares. The SEC established on October 24th as a new decision date in the extension. This paves the way for delaying the potential decision on all pending XRP ETFs. all of them in October, excluding Franklin Templeton until next month. The new third review deadline for Franklin Templeton's is in September, and the potential final decision is anticipated in November. SEC sets October XRP ETF deadlines as market reacts. So this is, could be a very big Christmas, put it that way, all right? When the SEC is due to decide on the Grayscale filing, more deadlines will follow closely after. Nonetheless, analysts think that the regulator might be able to approve all outstanding XRP ETFs at once. Similar to how it did with Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs earlier this year, Eric Balchunas and James Seyffart put the probability of approval at 95% at this point, this year. 95%. The development follows Friday's wave of filings with 6 asset managers amending their S-1 forms for XRP exchange-traded funds. At the same time, Grayscale submitted a fresh registration statement for its proposed XRP Trust ETF. According to Seyffart, the tweaks were probably in response to the feedback from the SEC, a nice signal even if it was anticipated. And that is because, of course, that mandate was signed by the judge in the court, so it's now done and dusted. I mean, I still can't believe it, and that's no BS. Really, really exciting stuff, guys. It really is. October's going to be a massive month. And that is why, again, I'm telling everyone, I'm not telling you, but it's up to you, but start, trying out these bots if you wish to trade, because they're trailing up. When the market moves, things are going to get wild. I mean, this is one of the reasons why the XRP Navigator bot, it's running really well on my own personal account on earncurve, right? And I'm just waiting to deploy a bomb of capital in this so I can let them all run. This is the game. This is what I'm doing. 13.91% it is up. And I've been trading this, by the way, since July. A lot of people have been saying, why is yours up so much? Well, I've let it trade, guys, for a period of time, and we're now at the end of August. Can you believe that? Yes, we have an interesting one right here, but, in regards to Shopify, surpasses it, basically, and BlackRock as well. And the bank license that Ripple has applied for could be the next big shock, and that is happening at the moment because we have, of course, Brad Garlinghouse and Gemini showing off the XRP credit card, which is pretty wild to think about. That's MasterCard, by the way. And he said here, an XRP rewards credit card out in the world. What a time to be alive, XRP family. Use the special edition Gemini card for everyday purchases, and you can actually earn up to 4% XRP back. That's insane to think about that. So Gemini's making moves. Ripple, again, that's just one part of Ripple's business. Michael Saylor did purchase 3,081 Bitcoin. Dollar cost averaging like a madman at the moment. $356.9 million purchase. Strategy now holds 632,457 Bitcoin. That is crazy. $46.5 billion. He now holds, by the way, 3% of the total supply of Bitcoin. 3%. Let that sink in for a moment. You can see his average dollar cost averaging price is $73,527 per Bitcoin. That is wild to think about that. We're not going to go into the real world assets thing, but also another further delays. Canary and Grayscale spot crypto ETFs have also been delayed. And this is Pengu, the meme coin, and of course Grayscale Cardano ETF. So Charles Hoskinson won't be too happy about that. But this marks another pause in the approval process for the US exchange-traded funds that provide direct exposure to cryptocurrency prices. The applications aim to expand mainstream participation in crypto investing. However, regulators have chosen to extend the review period yet again. Come on, Paul Atkins. Come on, pro-crypto administration. You guys need to get this moving. Yes, of course, we've got Bitcoin and Ethereum. Crash hits $1 billion in liquidations. Be careful when you're trading with leverage, guys. It's really risky. And of course, the auto deleveraging happens. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. If you're going to start trading with leverage, which we can't in Australia, unless you're an accredited investor having $10 million in assets, no BS, or of course you have $2 million cash liquid that you can deploy, and you have to fill out the forms, get it approved, get an accountant's letter as well. It's a nightmare. If you spot trading though, like on earncurve, you won't have an issue with that. Or I'm just saying. Now coming over to X, this is wild. I'm going to play this, but imagine just for a moment Elon Musk creates flight internationally, you can go anywhere in the world in under 30 minutes. Anywhere. Melbourne to London. You can go Los Angeles to Sydney in under 30 minutes. That would change the world. Listen to this.
So, like, you could go from LA to Sydney in less than half an hour. You could go LA to Tokyo in less than half an hour. You could go from New York to Singapore in half an hour. Everything's probably half an hour, basically. Some things might be 10 minutes.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, sign me up for that, please. All right,
cool. Cross the Atlantic in 10 minutes, no problem.
Please, yes, sign me up.
You're going 25 times the speed of sound, so that's 30 times faster than a commercial aircraft.
And it's a whole hell of a lot better view.
Yeah.
That's wild. There's a video someone put up as well about that. Go check it out. It's cool. We have Tether strategy. I'd be lying if I didn't say we're going to dominate right here. This is, again, USD Tether. Listen to this.
Together in the space, and that's what attracted me to Tether. I wanted to go somewhere I could build, have fun, and obviously work with the most intelligent, brightest people. And I feel like I found a home here at Tether to do that. We'll be moving quickly, and I know Paolo's indicated we're obviously considering the U.S. product. We'll see in time what that looks like. We'll be ready to reveal that in due time. But my mission is to be the number one player in this space as well, to match what they're doing and with the rest of the globe. And I think that we're going to get that done. I think we're going to move quickly to get it done, and I think that it's really exciting not only for our country but for the rest of the space. And I'll go back to your question you asked, Paolo, about some of the other players. I think that many of these players are positioned in a way that they're almost cannibalizing themselves, and I think that our mission here is one, to educate other people and to bring more people into the ecosystem, because that's better for everyone, and we can grow all together as we do that. And so you'll see some of the initiatives that we push are keenly focused on doing just that, and just also, rising tides raise all ships. I do believe that.
I mean, everyone's going to be competing for the stablecoin market. It's trillions of dollars. We did have BlackRock buying 5 hours ago 568 Bitcoin. They sell and they buy. Canary, though, just started an American-made crypto ETF. And I just want to say that there is a crypto basket on earncurve for American-made, made in USA. I'm not kidding. If you come over here just to show you guys, you can run these. It's up to you. There it is right there. Made in USA. So I'm one step ahead of you, Canary. Anyway, moving on. That's pretty cool, guys. And no, I don't want to see the Australian Prime Minister. Anyway, have a listen to Tim Draper, and then we'll end up on this, guys.
What's the argument against that there can't be debasement via just new cryptos appearing and soaring like Ethereum has?
Oh, I think there will be many other cryptocurrencies. Competition is good for the world, but as a percentage of all cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, with the first boom, they had 40% market share. With the next boom, they had 50% market share, and now market share is running around 61, 62%. Over time, the dominant supplier builds the strongest network, and so all the programmers program to that dominant supplier. A lot of really interesting, innovative things happened when Microsoft was getting going, and they were the platform everybody built on. But there were a few really important applications, and they all got ported to Microsoft. Well, the same thing's happening now with Bitcoin. All of these smaller cryptocurrencies are experimenting and doing interesting things. And
very, very exciting times, ladies and gents. And of course, Solana. This is an interesting one. We'll play this as well.
Solana is one of the hotter coins. It's rising up. What's the case? What's something a regular person can understand that it will benefit from?
Yeah, so ETH is obviously the second biggest crypto. Solana is basically top 5, and a lot of people think that Solana is the up-and-comer that's going to sort of dethrone Ethereum. It's a very controversial debate. I probably made friends and enemies by even suggesting that just now. But Solana is basically faster and more designed for high processing speed. And so, frankly, when I saw the big debate come out about stablecoins being all built on ETH, I was like, this is a huge oversight. I think Solana is actually the story for the future as far as stable coins go.
Greg,
What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Thanks very much. Go join earncurve. Links are below. KYC. Come into compliance, and I'll give you 10% off your trading fees. Big things coming for earncurve and OctoBot. I'm really excited about this, guys. Been busting my ass to get this done. I'm excited. Stay bullish, guys. Have a coffee. Have an espresso. And I'll speak to everyone tomorrow. Peace, guys.